had an intrusive thought? You're just going about your day, maybe driving on the road, and you're like, hey, maybe I should run the car off and kill all these people. That is an intrusive thought. Now, having a thought like that is a very common experience, by the way. It is what you do with that thought that is important. So for a lot of us, we have multitudes of intrusive thoughts throughout the day. For some individuals who have a pattern of obsessive thinking or almost like sticky thinking, having an intrusive thought ruins your entire day and now you are stuck. So when we think about what we can do or how we can intervene or interfere with that obsessive spiral or getting stuck on those intrusive thoughts, one of my favorite ways to do that actually comes from season 1 of Loki. So check out this clip of Loki being Loki.
Familiar?
Yes, the destruction of Asgard and most of its people. I'm sorry.
Yes, very sad. Anyway, it got me thinking.
I think this is one of the most fantastic descriptions I've really seen in media about how do I acknowledge a thought, acknowledge that it happened, that it is there, that I'm having a reaction to it, and then going, well, let me go back to what I was doing. It is probably one of the best descriptions of what we call like non-engagement responses that I've ever seen in media, because it allows us to go, I'm going to acknowledge the fact that I have a thought. Because I have a brain, I'm going to have thoughts. And let me not get stuck in the thought. Let me not try to convince myself I didn't have the thought, or what does it mean about me if I do have the thought, or is that thought true or not? And it's true you had it because, hello, frontal lobe, thanks a bunch, brain. Anyway, moving on. Being able to redirect that intrusion back into what you were doing, being able to focus is a way to practice with mindfulness, as well as more of that present focused mental attention, as well as not engaging in mental rituals or mental compulsions. So during this day, if you notice yourself having some of those intrusive thoughts, just acknowledge and go, hey brain, thanks for that. Anyway, moving on. What this is not you invalidating yourself. This is not going, oh, thoughts aren't important and you shouldn't acknowledge thoughts. No. This is more about how do we not get stuck in our thoughts. It is true you are having a thought. What the content is telling you may not be true. Right now may not be the space to get stuck in that loop. So what we do is we go, I see you brain, I see you thought, moving on. One of the things about our intrusive thoughts is most of the time they result in automatic sensations of anxiety. So we have the thought, we go, huh! That is thought, feeling. You're having that. It's really valid that you're having that experience because ouchie brain, it's a matter of what we do with that. Redirecting the thought in effort to soothe the emotion and the physiological response you're having without a compulsion that I have to do something, I have to ritualize it in a certain way, I need to do something with the thought. Now let's focus on your breathing. Let's go. Again, we're gonna do some Loki and go, well, that's a thought I'm having, and moving forward. The physiological distress that you are experiencing is valid because it's feeling it. The way that our brain is telling us and thought content, probably not the most helpful thing. And it's just because you have a fully functioning frontal lobe. Good job, frontal lobe.